Hello world, let's create a map of the internet. I'm gonna use Python to scrape the 500 most important websites. With the program traceroute, I'm gathering all servers between my location and the websites. Afterwards, I'm downloading more information on the servers using some APIs. With the data, I'm going to create a graph structure of all servers. This structure will be displayed with the program Gephi. And finally, I'm creating some basic plots to investigate the map furthermore. Of course, you can find the code on GitHub to recreate everything. Let's start and switch to this website. The site contains a table with the 500 most important domains of the internet. I'm downloading the site with the package requests and storing the HTML code in a beautiful soup object. While iterating over each row of the table, I'm extracting the domain and store it in a file. Afterwards, I'm using a little bash script to loop over each line of this file. In the loop, the traceroute program detects and displays all servers to get from my location to the website. Each server is displayed in a single line, and I'm piping this output into a new file. Next, I'm extracting the IP addresses from this new file. Line by line, the script checks for a new traceroute response and saves the data into a pandas data frame. With this data, I'm computing the edges of the graph. The edges represent the hops between the servers. I'm storing this in a file to load it later into Gephi. For each server in the data frame, I'm trying to download some additional information, for example the related company and the geographical location of the server with some APIs. I'm storing this data to import it into Gephi as well. Let's switch to Gephi to compute the graph layout. In the data laboratory, you can import the nodes and edges spreadsheet. In the overview, I'm computing the group membership of the servers. Afterwards, I'm choosing the force-directed to layout, followed by a little bit of Yifan hoop proportional to get a nice layout. Finally, I'm exporting the graph as PDF file. Let's investigate the graph a little bit. In the graph, which I've computed beforehand, you can see a big Amazon cluster here and a Google cluster here, for example. Even the Chinese network can be found over here. By creating some basic grouped plots of this data, you can see a big piece of the internet belongs to Amazon. Grouping by location reveals most of the internet is located in the United States. And by grouping the cities, the Silicon Valley in California is the dominant location. I hope you've learned something, and please let me know about your creations. Have a good day.